Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Welcome back to Atlantic Shores. This will be episode 2, and we definitely need to fix our police situation. We need to expand a little bit too. I want to get bigger, but right now we just have this one little police station, a historical police station, and it's not working for a town our size. So I think we need to get a new building. I want to get this one in here. This one is from the workshop. It is by Sendcorn. It's one of my favorite police stations. So we're going to go ahead and put it across the... Actually, we'll put it right next door. Right there. And now we have... we want Crown Vic. That's the one I'm using. That will give them more. Yeah. And that should help for our police situation. So now the next thing I want to do is we want to check and okay, so we're going to add more commercial. That's what we have the demand for. I'm going to bring this along in here and over in here. I guess we'll get this whole block on each side. We really do need to make this look a bit better. I don't like that the highway comes all the way in here. I think at some point we might want to change that. Although it's going to be a really big city here, I think. Now we are getting close to 1,400 people, and at 1,400 people, we are going to unlock industry areas. And then we will be getting a farm. At what point do we... Oh, we get landscaping then too. So what I want to do is we're going to have a canal through here. Not a canal, but it's going to be water through here. But it won't be a canal. I'm going to make it into another little island. Like, you know what I mean. We've got this here, which will get quays around it. And then we'll have another one going through there. And then at some point, I think we'll get another one, like more over in here. This is the old historical town, which can actually be expanded further here. We are going to grab our road, but we are close to being able to build with with paved roads. Bring that up there, and then we'll bring this one here. And down here, I feel like, okay, so this is a school. I think we need... Oh, tiny town. We have reached a tiny town. Very good. That was the milestone we were looking for. We'll be able to continue building out soon. Let's bring... I want to get a parking lot in there, so I don't want to get too much. There. I think that's what I want out in there. And we will go ahead. Can we see unemployment now? Yeah, 1% unemployment. So we can't build our stuff yet. And now this water tower may be in the wrong spot. I want to move that. Well, it's already... Here, let's put it in the center. No, that doesn't quite make sense either. I think it'll work there. What we'll do is we'll actually move it over here to the school area. And then we'll get people down here. Speed up the game again. And fill that in. Very good. Now, we're watching that budget, and I haven't touched the taxes yet for a reason. And the reason is that I like to wait to see, or like I like to keep the taxes here. Let's talk about that. I like to keep them at 9. No, we can go up to 10%. Base is 10%, and then what we're going to do is different districts will get a tax boost or a tax relief depending on where they're at. And so right now we're still a very young city, so I don't want to do too much of messing with the taxes here because this one district isn't all that big. So we'll just get all of the residential in here. Okay, now, at what point do we get pedestrian areas? Oh, we've got them now. Perfect. So, very soon, I want to get more money, but I think we could work on... Actually, we could probably get that in here. We're going to get this river in place. And it's going to be pretty shallow. In fact, I want it to be the same depth as this, which is 215. And actually, that is not all that shallow. Let's take out the trees that are in here. My forest brush is not working. Every once in a while that happens. And I'm not really sure why. So we will use move it, but first, autosave, coffee time. By the way, today's video is brought to you by Audible. There's a link in the description below where you can sign up for a free trial of Audible, and then if you sign up for it, you get some free audiobooks during your 1-month trial that you get to keep forever. You should get 1 free audiobook, and if you are also a Prime member, then you get 2, I believe. But go check that out. It's a really great service. I really enjoy it. I use it. That is how I read additional or like more books than ever before, is through using Audible. All right, so we are bringing this in like that. It's going to be a pretty big area here, and then we're coming right through this little spot. And yes, I'm aware that there are actual canal networks that I could be using instead of doing it this way, but I want to do it this way for this particular canal. So we're going to get that in there. That will fill up with water. And at some point we'll get quays in. Probably rather soon. But yeah, that is kind of the look we want here. I like that. Okay, so now let's take that contour lines back off. Let's take an assessment. Unemployment is still only 5%, so we can keep growing here. And I think we're at a point where we can start using real roads. Do we have... No, we don't have these unlocked yet. We get them unlocked at 4,200. That's when we'll switch to the actual big urban roads. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and pick out a key that we're going to use. So what I'm thinking is that I want this one, the tiered seawall. And the thing is that then, actually, maybe I don't want that. Maybe we just go with this one. We can easily switch. Yeah, that'll work. That is going to be so beautiful. Okay, so then we're going to bring this the rest of the way in. And out like that. And I think we'll bring it all the way over to the beach. Then over here we'll get a very similar thing. Alright, so that is all built. Now what I want to do is I want to come in here and grab all of those nodes. I want them all to be at the same height. And I really like the height over here, so we are going to make them that height. Control H with move it allows you to set your height. And that should be where it goes. Now in some spots we do get a little bit, the water seems a little bit lower. Yeah, this must be an actual river. It's a little surprising, actually. What are our terrain heights in here? I want to see. So if we come in here and we right click with extra landscaping tool mod, you can see we're 216 there. Yeah, no, that's all about the same height. So if the keys are all at the same height, that water should be pretty stable. We do need to fix this a tiny bit in here. There, and really, I think... See, the other thing is that wave height in city skylines is based on the depth of the water. So there's a lot of waves here. If we were to have this water be a little bit shallower, it'd probably be a little bit more stable. Now, right now, it's still trying to settle from having been built in there. But out here, yeah, that water is probably more wavy than we actually want in these canals. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this. We're 215 there and we're 240 there. So I want to go to 230. And this is going to cause major flooding for a little bit, but we're going to come in here. And this is actually the depth that I want to be. That is 230 meters, which is what, approximately 50 feet deep. That's still really deep little canal type thing. Okay, so we will leave it at that now. Let that water settle. And in the meantime, we've got 10% unemployment. Let's go work on our farm. So the farm is going to go over in here. No, it's going to go over in here. We've already got the road built. That is where we want it. We're going to come out here. Belmont sector. I don't think I like that name. If somebody has a better name, put it in the comments below. But we will use this for now, and we want a farm out in here. We'll go ahead with a farm industry main building. Belmont Orchard. It's not too bad. But let's get some roads in here, and then we'll get a bit of farming. So that's going to come out this way. That is an animal. What do we have here? A moose. Okay. Then we're going to get some farming stuff in here. And I think what we'll do is this one, sorghum field. Just a nice look there. Unfortunately, it disappears as you get away. I built this asset long ago, but I have liked them the entire time. Yeah, I think we want more of those. So they act as a small farm field, but they have a larger footprint, which I think really gets the feel right. So we've got not enough workers to expand further. We do want some grain silos in here. We'll get 2 of those. One, maybe do a 2-to-1 ratio of field to silo, I guess. And then we don't get anything else unlocked. So we're gonna have to figure out. Yeah, we need more workers. We can get up to 74 with this farm setup. But let's go ahead and expand a little bit further. Let's bring this out. And I kind of think that I want the road to go through here. And then we'll get more field. Like that. And then this random one switch to a cornfield. Yeah, so that should give us plenty of workers. Just a matter of time until it grows up. Now we do want a couple more grain silos in here. We have 4 more fields. We'll get 2 more. But first, autosave, coffee time. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like button. It goes a long way in helping to spread the video to other people who like the same type of content as you. So that really helps grow the channel. Now, this has settled, and you can see that the water is quite a bit calmer than it was, especially when you compare it to over here. This is heavier. This is a light. We want a nice light flow to that. And the other thing I'm watching, we can't do those yet. Can we do fishing? I want to check piers. Yeah, I don't want this in here, but I think that'll be fine. We do want fishing. You're gonna have to find a spot for fishing. they have a little beach here, which I think this will be, we'll keep it as a beach because it probably has been a beach for many years. I want to check the lighting here real quick. Okay, so we'll have this be a beach. We'll go ahead and mark that, the park area. Again, I don't know, I don't really care for this name. Maybe somebody has a better name. And what I want to do then is we'll get a road along the beachfront. Okay, so that kind of marks the edge of the beach. Go ahead and make this park area go all the way out here. And then we need to connect our other roads to that. And let's bring this in like that, and then we'll bring this road down. Curve in. That is not a nice curve. Oh, I'm in the wrong tool. There we go. So that is good. This one looks like it will be a bigger road coming through. Can come in right there. And then this road is a bigger road coming through. Okay. So Atlantic is growing just a little bit. Unemployment is low again. That is good. Let's go ahead and get some more streets along here. We'll get just a little bit more residential in. Let's bring this road in. And then we can bring these in as well. There, now we have a little bit more space to expand here. It's all in the district. We can go ahead and just zone it then. Actually, one of these might be a good park. Maybe this one. Let's take this back out and make it a little park. Come in here, get this all zoned in. And even out here. So we're going to have... I don't know, I lost my train of thought in the middle of that sentence. That happens every once in a while, doesn't it? Where you're talking and then all of a sudden you're like, what was I saying? Okay, so that's going to help get the unemployment up again. We need this to get to level 2 so that we can get some other stuff in there. Forestry, I feel like, you know, maybe we get some forestry, or maybe this looks like it would be good forestry too. At some point I want to switch over the trees because these are all vanilla trees and they're so ugly. But we're not quite ready for that. Look at this. Pizza Planet. That is a nice building. And I like that it's so visible from farther out too. Okay, so I want to check on education. Elementary school, we have good capacity there. We need to get a high school though. It was about time for that. Oh, Boomtown, look at that. Very good. We have grown quite a bit. We get an airport area now. We can do ferries too, then is good. And other stuff. The next milestone is at 4,200. So now I want to get... I guess we could... I want to get like this high school. High school number 1. I like that in older towns. We'll put it kind of downtown here. Yeah, like right there. This older historic building. Also, I think I want to get... We have it? No, I don't have it. Wait, that's the wrong spot. Here, historic post office. I really like this building too. Get that here. But I want it a little bit closer to that other road. There. Yeah, I like that. How much does that cost us? Only 80 a week. That's not bad. And we want... any of those will be fine. Alright, so we are expanding further. Okay, speed this back up. We're getting there. I think we're starting to see a little bit of this taking shape. And eventually, like, this is going to be all pedestrian area. So that will be good. And over here, we've got our older town, which is the road. I want to come over here now. We're going to get the other... Where is that? That's way over here. I guess we can get that in here now. And would we have... I only want this to be the thing. I think we're going to need to figure out what to do with this land. I don't know what I want to do there yet. You guys let me know. So, like, how much of this area... So, okay. The vision, again, is to have most of the islands be pedestrian areas. So we'll probably get some roads somewhere where because we have to have some cargo delivery. But then most of each island will be a pedestrian area. Over in here, we have our car-oriented spot, which was the original town. And really what we're using that for is to move through the milestones to unlock different things. Like now we've got the keys unlocked, and that really helps. But I don't know how big I want the car-oriented thing to be. And eventually, like, maybe we will convert this to higher density. I haven't quite decided about that either. I know that a lot of this other stuff, a lot of the main island will be high density, but not too, like, probably medium density as much as we can achieve that. So that is my thought. But let me know what you guys think and where you want to go with that. I think that is... no, we will get a little bit more done here. We have the level 2 of the farm area now. We can come in here and we can grab the farm area. We can get some workers' barracks, which will be helpful. But also the flour mill is what we want here. So we're going to bring in another road after this autosave. Okay, so we can get this, and then we are going to bring a road, let's say, out like that. And then another one there. And we'll get the flour mill over in here. I want another grain silo over near the... Oh, no, we don't need that there. Cattle shed would be good too, or even in the animal pasture. We definitely need some of that stuff. Animal pasture can go back over in there. Don't want it to be near the crops all that much because it does not need the fertile land. But if we put it over here, and again, that is not working. If we take out these trees, they're ugly vanilla trees, we can get our animal pastures in over here. Oh, not an industry area, okay. We can fix that. They can own more land over this way. I think this will be our only farming industry area, and that's why I am more than happy to be expanding it quite a bit here. I want those to be here. What we're gonna do, I want 8 of them. 8 of them to start. I want more further on, but we can get them. Actually, I want a row. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll bring this along like that, and then that will work. Yep, and then they can get their crops delivered. Then over in here we've got space. We can get some workers' birds. Essentially get 4 of them. There we go. So that should have way more than we need to get to the next levels. So that will be good. That'll expand further. And unemployment is probably, well, no, 12%. It's going to go down a little bit. I don't want to do generic industry. We're still having trouble with crime, which is kind of annoying because we have 2 police stations. So I'm not sure why we've got so much, but that will be something to keep an eye on, I guess. Now I do want... We're going to expand out this way at some point too. But anyway, yeah, that is it. So on the screen now, there's another video that you can check out. And if the next video is in the series, it'll be on the screen now. But if not, it is one that I have hand selected. Be sure to click on it and watch that next. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.